To join the BCA President back on stage, because we're going to be welcoming our chief guest tonight. Now, I'd like to invite our esteemed chief guest to the stage. In November 2017, she was appointed Secretary of State for International Development. The year before, she was appointed Minister of State for Disabled People, Health and Work. And the year before that, she was the very first female Member of Parliament to hold the position of Minister for Armed Forces. We are honoured and excited to have her speak this evening as our chief guest. Please welcome the Right Honourable Penny Mordaunt MP, Secretary of State for International Development and Minister for Women and Equalities. We're going to give you flowers as well. We've got some flowers to give to you. Wonderful. And just here. Shift a little bit to the left.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please.
Good evening, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much for this tremendous and very glamorous event. My particular thanks to your President, Kamal Ali Cook, your Secretary General, Oli Khan, and your Treasurer, S.R. I want to extend my congratulations on all your considerable achievements this year that this evening is celebrating, and to thank you for all your sector has done for our nation, and in particular for your engagement with government. Thank you for all you are doing for our economy, on which all of our public services depend. £4.2 million of turnover every single year, and over 100,000 jobs in this sector. But thank you also for your entrepreneurial spirit, which I know sparks inspiration in all our communities. I know, having run a business myself, how much hard work that takes, and I want to thank you sincerely for that, and also for your global outlook. In these challenging times, and it's been quite a momentous day today, I think that we need to hold you and this sector in our minds. Yours were some of the strongest voices for a more open Britain, and we also need to think about the small businesses that your association represents to make sure that we do Brexit in a way which supports them and doesn't cause them difficulty. You perfectly sum up the ambition and care in which we need to leave the EU. And I want to thank you as well for all the work that you do in our communities, bringing people together, supporting good causes in the UK but also overseas. And in particular, and I want to say this with particular reference to my role in international development, because I know through my programming in Bangladesh, but also the social action projects my party, the Conservative Party, organise, how much we do together for the benefit of so many people. And of course, in particular, since I was appointed just a year ago, at the forefront of my mind has been the plight of the Rohingya Muslims who have fled terror in Burma and have found shelter in Bangladesh. I'm very proud of the UK's response to that crisis. Over £129 million to support those people in Cox's Bazar, but also the technical support. Thank you. The technical support from our National Health Service, which has done so much to protect individuals from the outbreak of diphtheria, but also the 16,000 children that were born in the middle of the cyclone season as well, all the midwifery care that we were able to provide and support. And the British public, in just 6 weeks since that crisis escalated, donated in voluntary contributions £30 million. And all of that effort is matched by the Bangladeshi government and the people of Bangladesh, who have dealt with the crisis with tremendous generosity and compassion, and I am so proud of all their efforts as well. I think we do it because we are great nations, and it's the hallmark of great nations that we respond to crises in that way. And finally, I just want to also thank you for the immense happiness and pleasure you bring to millions of people. I think sharing amazing food with friends and family is one of the great joys of life. It holds families together, it holds communities together, and you perform that service for millions of people across the country. So thank you for that. Our beautiful hostess this evening also started the evening with her tips for success, but also I think to sum up that we shouldn't take things for granted. And I can tell you that I have heard your president this evening, and government's door is always open. We should never take things for granted. We should never take your sector for granted and all the hard work that your successes are built on. And I hope that as we leave the EU, we do it both gently to support your small businesses, but also never lose sight of the ambition that you have for global Britain. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the Vice President, Penny Mordaunt, MP, amazing, Secretary of State for International Development and Minister for Women and Equality. Thank you so much, Penny, for your inspiring words. So tonight we're back in the Park Plaza Westminster Bridge Hotel, a venue which kind of feels like home, doesn't it, for the BCA Awards? I love that. And last year, you will remember, I had this very awesome co-host. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he is back by popular demand. You will remember he won Celebrity MasterChef 2016. He was the star of BT3's flagship show, The Real Hustle. I remember him when I did BT3 News, and now you can hear him every Saturday on his show on Talk Radio. Please welcome the absolutely fabulous Alexis Conrad.
I want to find out who does the cooking in your house. Everybody is just there.
He is just there. I'm like the director of cooking. It has, you know what I mean, director of cooking. And I need a sous chef, and yes, he's a cardiologist by day, but sous chef, onion expert cutter by night. So that's it. And what about you in your household?
Well, in my household, after the MasterChef win, I am now not allowed to cook anything. Because apparently everything looks a bit too MasterChef-y.
Really? Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute pleasure being here tonight, and I will be honouring the very best in the curry industry from all over the country. The BCA are even stronger than ever after these awards here in, well, it's not in this building, but it's the 13th year. As you've heard tonight, the BCA first opened its doors 58 years ago. That's an incredible legacy, and I think you all deserve a big round of applause for that.
Tonight would not be possible without the hard work of everyone at the BCA, including the Secretary General. He's been at the organisation for many years, and through his leadership and management style, he's definitely moving the BCA forward to where it wants to go. He fights many battles on behalf of the curry industry and can be seen regularly on the likes of BBC, Sky, pushing the cause of restaurateurs, caterers and chefs in the UK. Please welcome to the stage the hard-working, ultra-charming BCA Secretary General, Mr. Ollie Khan.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, fellow caterers, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Welcome everyone to the 13th Award of Bangladesh Caterers Association. It brings me great joy that this important event continues to highlight the very best of British curry industry, and even more so its resilience in the face of such uncertain and challenging times. This award and the work of the BCA are critical to ensuring the tens of thousands of restaurants across the country continue to flourish and proliferate exclusive cuisine that has today formed a key part of our national identity. This is a cause that many of you will know is especially close to my heart. Before I continue, I'd like to thank our President, Mr. Mustafa Kamal Yaqub, for his truly rosy speech, which I hope has given you a taste of what this industry is up against. It's also my wish to thank our Chief Treasurer, Said Rahman Bikul, who has put his best effort in this run-up to this event. We are here to recognize the immense talent, knowledge, passion, and love of the job that continue to put food on the table at curry restaurants up and down the country. That said, the job of BCA is to what is necessary to ensure that the hundreds of thousands who makes up this industry are heard. It would be a national tragedy to lose such a distinguished and adored part of our heritage. Those who have the capacity to help should take this seriously. But the immigration policy is starving us to staff. We are one of the largest recruiter of staff, but ironically we are struggling to acquire people locally who are passionate about British curry. At BCA, many of us are employees and are very aware of how we are struggling to find and hire the right talent to work alongside us and help us towards furthering our legacy. This year, we have continued our activism, and on the July 10th, about 4,000 caterers marched on the House of Commons to demand action. Our collective voice was very powerful, and we were able to lobby around 30 members of parliament and ministers. Soon after that, our Prime Minister made a statement that skilled and low-skilled workers will be able to take employment from Southeast Asian countries. When that happens, we just hope that the criterion is no stringent. Indeed, our track record of activism and rising awareness has been such that ours is a problem that should not be ignored. Ladies and gentlemen, the fact that so many of you have come tonight fill me with great hopes. It proves that this country is not prepared to turn a blind eye to the seriousness of its curry crisis. And it proves how much you value our concern. So I thank you. I hope you will join me in celebrating the exceptional talent which makes up the British curry industry as we laud and finalists for Chef of the Year and Restaurant of the Year. Finally, I'd like to thank all our sponsors, the advertiser, for their continued support. I also wanted to extend my thanks to our event manager Daljit, office manager Ali Babul, who has worked tirelessly behind the scene to make this tonight a success. I also wish to thank our friends and families, members of the media who have proved instrumental in the rising awareness, as well as our host for tonight, the fabulous Taslim Lucia Khan, and the, of course, formidable Alexis Conran. Please enjoy your evening, and thank you from bottom of my heart for being here tonight. Thank you so much.
Now, we would like to invite to the stage a man truly passionate about the curry industry, as I believe we all are here. Now, please put your hands together for BCA Chief Treasurer, Mr. Said Rahman Bikul.
Honorable guest, fellow Britishers, member of the media, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Thank you all for coming tonight as we rightfully honor those who make this industry such a special one. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to you all individually for being supportive in BCA. I was successful. This reminds me that how very special BCA is. For humble origin dating back to the 1960s, when there were fewer than 300 curry houses in the United Kingdom. An industry that started with so little has managed to create a thriving industry and secure its place in the society. From a handful of business organizations, today BCA is recognized the oldest, largest, and the strongest organizations of its kind. I'm so delighted and proud to share with you all, we are continuing our legacy. Well, you can see the proof here. We have our 3 former presidents, 6 former Secretary General, 3 former Chief Treasurer, and many more senior creditors present here tonight. I also feel proud to share with you all our last 2 presidents, Mr. Bazul Rashid and Mr. Pasha Khandagar, has been awarded as Member of British Empire, MBE. Thank you. By the Her Majesty Queen for their outstanding contribution to the great British Curry industry. May I request again to big rounds of applause for our 2 former presidents. Thank you. Our award ceremony is a brilliant display of talent, which celebrates the achievements and acknowledges the dedication of the successful caterers, and also act as the voice of caterers. Our pledge was to improve and coordinate the marketing and the promotional activities, including development strategies and brand British Curry, and campaign to increase British membership as well. Award paraphernalia is the first step towards achieving this pledge. We are proud to showcase the talent of our chefs who come from around the United Kingdom's curry houses and takeaways. They work hard, serving their local communities, and now it is their time to shine and put themselves on the map. This is an interesting crisis. We have short of skilled chefs nationwide, which is why this award is so important. We are nurturing the next generation of chefs with curry restaurant and takeaways closing at an alarming rate. Britain is rapidly losing a much-loved institution, which today is embedded in our culture as the local pub. Perhaps most importantly, we have enjoyed a great deal of success to pass on to our members, whether that is engaging public attention to the huge pressure our industry faces, or by generating huge business potential with the likes of Cobra, Kingfisher, or Coca-Cola. But for every victory, there is always another hurdle, not far off on the horizon that is waiting to be tackled. So, we must become complacent as we continue to bolster our organization by increasing our members. As we carry on the fight for great British curry, I would encourage all members to help us in our mission by continuing to seek out new members, raising awareness and coming into the passion that make our industry the best of Britain. Thank you all. Enjoy the show. Allah Hafiz.